Hey everyone, David here with Headset Advisor. Hope you're doing well today. In this video, we are going to compare the Plantronics Savi 8220 and the Plantronics Savi W720. Now, we are also going to do a microphone test so you can see the sound quality difference. And just so you know, currently, as of this video, the Plantronics Savi W720 is discontinued and the Savi 8220 is the replacement model, the new and improved version. So in this video, we're going to show you the differences and maybe which one you would prefer. If you have the 720, maybe you want to upgrade to the 8220. So let's dive in right now. The Savi W720 is a binaural wireless headset that connects to your desk phones, your mobile phones, and also your computers. And as you can tell, the charging base looks identical on the two. That's because they just kept the same base. And as you see here, it actually is an interchangeable base here. So they kept the same design and then were able to modify this cradle so it could accept this new charging stand and this new design. They've also made some additional improvements that we're going to show you in just a second here. But what I want to do first is I want to pull up the spec sheet just so you can see the side-by-side comparison of these two headsets. All right, so first, the weight. The weight of the 8220 is 5.6 ounces, which is about almost twice as heavy as the original W720, so at 3.3 ounces. They're both stereo headsets. Comfort level is good on both of them. Noise canceling microphone, they both have one. They use the same technology as far as wireless, the DEC 6.0. They have the same connectivity, same warranty. The MSRP on the new model is a little bit higher. Sound quality on the new model is a little bit better. Battery life is 13 hours on the 8220 versus the 9 hours of the W720. And a big improvement for the 8220 is the active noise canceling feature, which we will show you in just a second. And the wireless rating has been upgraded in the 8220 at 590 feet. And the 720 is 350 feet. But in my experience, it uses the same wireless technology, and you typically will get the same real-world environment range, which is about 150 feet to 200 feet max, and either one. So let's talk about the design here. So let's just look at these two headsets. As you can tell, they have made a big improvement as far as the design here. As you can tell, the speaker is larger on the 8220 versus the 720. And just the design, the 720 is actually using the mold of a headset that was made almost 15-20 years ago. And they've just kind of changed the color and updated some of the technology inside of it, whereas the 8220 is a brand new design. As you can tell, it's just a lot shinier, a lot better made, and it just has some nice fit and finishes of it. So let's drop that in the cradle here. And what we're going to do in just a little bit is do a microphone test. We're going to plug these into the computer, and we're going to test how well these noise canceling microphones work. So one big difference I showed you on the 8220 is the speakers, but also it has a new feature on the bottom here. I'll show you. ANC for active noise cancellation. So now what that does is when you're wearing the headset, you can turn that feature on and it blocks out the ambient noise going on around you. So if you're in a loud office environment, if you are at home and you have kids or distracting noises going around you, you can click that feature on and eliminate a lot of that noise around you. So if you've ever used a pair of Bose headphones, you know what I'm talking about. That feature just eliminates a lot of that background noise around you so you can focus on your Zoom meetings. Maybe you're just listening to music. Any of that will help you focus in on that conversation. So the price point is a little bit higher on the 8220 just because you have that added feature of the active noise cancellation, which is a really nice feature to have. And the weight is the only thing that you're getting more of. But when you're wearing these, let me just put this one on really quick. When you're wearing these, the W720 does feel lighter and will more than likely be more comfortable for all-day use. But with the 8220, you have those bigger speakers and that active noise canceling. And just the way they designed it, it still feels really lightweight and it's going to be comfortable for all-day use. It's just a little bit heavier. So the added benefit is you get better sound quality, so music does sound significantly better coming through the 8220 versus the 720 audio isn't as good as the 8220. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video and we're going to switch to hooking these up through the computer so you can hear what they sound like and if there's an improvement on the sound quality at all. Now before I do that, please hit the thumbs up on this video. That really helps us out. And if you have any questions, put it in the comment section below. And also, of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel as we are constantly doing, comparison videos and new product reviews. So we will be right back. Okay, so now I have the headset connected to the computer with a USB cable and my voice is coming through this microphone as you see here. When I tap on the microphone, you can hear that tapping. And what you want to look for is sound quality. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some music in the background. And if you have a good pair of headphones, then you can hear the sound difference between this headset and the 8220, along with I'm going to put what sound is actually coming through the audio in the room through our camera microphone here in just a second so you can hear the difference. So let me play some background music to see how much of that is being heard in the background. Okay, so that's playing in the background. That's about 3 feet away from me, and it's full volume on my iPhone at max volume, and it should be canceling out some of that background noise. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to actually switch the audio to the camera. So now you're hearing my voice through the camera so you can hear how much noise is actually going on in the background here. And then let's switch back to the headset here. And now you can hear the difference of that. So I'm going to pause this. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video and then switch over to the 8220. Okay, so now the audio is coming through the 8220. As you can tell when I tap on that microphone, the audio is coming through this headset. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play that music so you can hear that. All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to let that run for just a second, and you want to be able to hear my voice loud and clear, and you don't want to hear that music in the background. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch to the built-in microphone on our cameras here so you can hear that difference. So go ahead and switch. So now my voice is coming through the microphone on the camera so you can hear how much sound is actually going on in this room. And then go ahead and switch back to the headset. So now the audio is coming back through the headset so you can hear how much noise is being canceled through this microphone. Having a professional grade microphone definitely helps people hear your voice loud and clear and not the distracting noise in the background. So let me pause that. So go ahead and put in the comment section below, which one did you think sounded better? Was it the 720, the original, or the new and improved 8220? So we are going to switch right back and wrap up the difference here. Okay, so there you have it. I want you to put in the comment section below which headset sounded better to you. Was it the Savi W720 or was it the new and improved Savi 8220, or did they sound about the same to you? Did they cancel out about the same noise? What did you think? So put it in the comment section below. Let me show you some additional features of this headset just so you have an idea of how it works. The way that you increase and decrease volume here is with this spinning dial on the side of the earpiece. You also have your call control button, and this red button is your mute button. So you can easily mute your microphone. So if you need to sneeze or you need to tell somebody something and you don't want the other person to hear, you can mute it very easily. Whereas on the original model, you have the minus sign for less volume, you have the plus sign for more volume. Then you have this button down here at the bottom for the mute, and of course you have your call control right there. Overall, the Savi W720 has been an extremely popular model, and Plantronics, or now Poly, really did a big improvement on the 8220 because there hasn't been a lot of options, actually any options, that you can connect to a desk phone, a corded desk phone like a Polycom, a Yealink, Cisco phone, those type of phones that actually provides active noise cancellation. I always wondered why they didn't make them, and now they have one. So it is a very nice feature to have. Imagine a call center with lots of agents on the phone who are using desk phones. It would be nice to be able to really tune out that background noise and eliminate that the chatter, so you can focus in on your calls, because it becomes very distracting when you hear, you know, a coworker that's nearby chattering or talking amongst one another, and you're trying to have, you know, a support conversation or a sales conversation with that distraction in the background. So that's a huge improvement and a really cool feature of this. But overall, they're very similar. And if I have a Savi W720 over here, the question is, should I consider upgrading to the 8220? And for most people, it depends. For one is, do you have a really noisy environment? If you do, you might want to consider jumping up to the 8220. But for most people, the W720 is just a really good headset, and probably not worth the upgrade for most people. But again, you get with the 8220, you get better music and that active noise cancellation feature. So you could always just replace the battery in your 720 to keep this thing going for as long as possible, or you could trade it in, because we provide trade-in credit. You get up to $60 per unit, and I'll put a link to that on our website in the comment section below, and you can make the jump up to the 8220. It's all up to you. But anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on these comparison videos. But that's all for now. We'll see you next time.